Hi children, how are you? I hope all are doing well due to COVID-19 pandemic situations. We are going to have virtual classes. Okay, let me introduce myself as Ganga Devi, Social Studies CRT, KGBV Simhadripuram, YSR, Kadapa district. Let us go to discuss 8th class, 3rd chapter. Our topic is Earth movements and seasons. See the pictures carefully and understand it. Human beings live along with a large community of plants and animals. We can observe constant change in the course of the year. The flowering and fruiting of trees. Yes, children, we are also observe sometimes the plants flowering and fruiting. Okay, now children, sometimes we can observe changes in the animal activity in our surroundings. Is it correct, children? Children, sometimes we are noticed that trees shed their leaves, stand bare. New shoots come forth and also flower and fruit. You may have also noticed that in different times of the year you get different types of vegetables and fruits. Yes, children. For example, the mango fruit we get only in summer. Children, in some months it is very hot. For example, May. Here we wear cotton cloths. It is correct, children? In some months it is very cold or wet. For example, January. Here we wear woolen cloths. Do you understand, children? Children, you observe the picture carefully. Here you observe one tree can change the four types. In the first picture, you can see that the tree and its surroundings are covered by snow. It means a kind of soft ice. Children, you observe here in the first picture, you can see that the tree and its surroundings are covered by snow, a kind of soft ice. In the third picture, you can see the same tree sprouting. It means put out shoots. But here there is no snow. Okay, na children? You can observe it. So in the second picture, the same tree has fully grown leaves. In the second picture, the same tree has fully grown leaves. In the last picture, ripe, red leaves, ripe meaning as to be ready for ripening or falling from the same tree. In the last picture, ripe, red leaves, ripe means as to be ready for ripening or falling from the same tree. Children, are you listened here? Why these changes are occurring? Come on, say. Children, yes, that's right. The answer is seasons. This picture is of Ohio in USA. It shows heavily in the northern countries during winter. Children, have you ever seen your surroundings covered by snow? So, some part of the world covered with snow. Actually, children, you may have seen it flooded by water during rains, but never snow. Actually, children, you may have seen it flooded by water during rains, but never snow. But in the northern countries, during winter, in summer months, it is not so cold, but still much cooler than in our state. So, what is the meaning, children, here? We feel very hot compared with the northern countries. So, we feel very hot compared with the northern countries. In northern countries, the day is much longer in summer, so much so that You can see the sun even at midnight. Children, you observe the globe. Australia, South Africa and Chile on the globe. These are also called the countries of the southern continents. So, children, do you know the seven continents? Yes. Name the seven continents, children. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Do you know, children, some countries they are in northern continents. Some countries they are located in southern continents. So the countries of the Australia, South Africa and Chile, these are near to the equator. In these countries, the cycle of seasons is different. They have winter when we have summer, and when we have winter, they have summer. Okay, now children, let us try to understand, children, why seasons happen, why we have some parts that are warm and some cold, and why are the seasons opposed in the northern and southern hemispheres. So, come on, say, children, which country is called the land of midnight sun? Norway. Yes, it is the correct answer. Very good, children. Then, now I told the 6 Indian traditional seasons. They are Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharat, Hemanta, Sisira. How many Indian traditional seasons are there, children? Yes, 6 seasons are there. We have to understand the complex interaction between several factors. So, number 1, the spherical shape of the earth and the curvature of its surface. Number 2, daily rotation of the earth on its own axis. Number 3, the tilt of the axis of rotation compared to the plane on which the earth moves. Number 4, the earth movements around the sun once a year revolution. So, curvature of the earth. Children, already you studied the impact of the spherical shape of the earth and how this cause different distribution of heat over the earth's surface. The equatorial region warmer compared with the poles. Children, the sun's rays directly fall on the equator compared with the poles because of the spherical shape of the earth. Then I repeat once again, children, you try to understand carefully. Several factors that the spherical shape of the earth and the curvature of its surface, daily rotation of the earth on its own axis, the tilt of the axis of rotation compared to the plane on which the earth moves, the earth's movement around the sun once a year, revolution. So, curvature of the earth. Children, already you studied the impact of the spherical shape of the earth and how this cause different distribution of heat over the earth's surface. The equatorial region warmer compared with the poles. Children, the sun's rays directly fall on the equator compared with the poles because of the spherical shape of the earth. Are you understand, children? Earth's rotation on its axis. The earth rotates or goes around just like a top spins. It actually rotates around an imaginary line which joins the North Pole and South Pole. This line is called the axis. Children, here, so what is the axis? Once again, I repeat, the earth rotates or goes around just like a top spins. It actually rotates around an imaginary line which joins the North Pole and South Pole. This line is called the axis. Children, say that what is axis? All parts of the earth go around this line once a day. The earth takes about 24 hours to rotate. The earth takes about 24 hours to rotate. Children, say how many hours to rotate the earth? 24 hours. Yes, it is correct, children. The earth takes about 24 hours to rotate. The earth moves from the west to east. You can see the western portion moves towards the east. This is the reason the sun rise in the east and set in the west. Okay, now children, the earth moves from the west to east. You can see the western portion moves towards the east. This is the reason the sun rise in the east and set in the west. Come on, say children, the earth moves to which direction to which direction? Yes, it's correct, west to east direction. Children, do you listen and observe carefully? What is the result of the earth rotation? Daily alternation of day and night. Okay, now children, it means, children, the day and night came on routine basis or daily basis. If suppose the earth not rotation, if the earth did not rotate on its own axis, then one portion of the earth which is in front of the sun would constantly get sun's heat and light, and the other portion would remain cold and dark. This would make both portions unfit for the human life. So children, it means if the earth did not rotate, we have not the day and night daily basis. Only half part of the people they get sunlight and heat. Remaining half part of the people they get dark. Children, here do one activity for the better understand. Take a globe and focus a torchlight on it from a small distance. The torch illuminates one half of the globe. If you rotate the globe in front of the light, then also only half of the circumference of the globe is illuminated. Children, listen carefully once again. Repeat how to do the activity. Which one are here? Which one are need for here the activity? Globe and torch. Then you do that's like take a globe and focus a torchlight on it from a small distance. The torch illuminates one half of the globe. If you rotate the globe in the front of the light, then also only half of the circumference of the globe is illuminated. Earth's tilt and revolution around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun while rotating around its own axis. భూమి తన చుట్టూ తాను తిరుగుతూనే సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ కూడా తిరుగుతుంది. That is, it spins like a top and at the same time keeps moving forward around the sun. అంటే అది బొంగరం మాదిరి గుండ్రంగా తిరుగుతూనే ముందుకు కదులుతూ సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ ప్రదక్షిణం చేస్తుంది. పిల్లలు, మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా బొంగరం తిరిగేదాన్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారా? అది తన చుట్టూ తానే తిరుగుతూ ఉంది. అలాగే భూమి కూడా తన చుట్టూ తాను తిరుగుతూ సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ కూడా ప్రదక్షిణం చేస్తుంది. ద మోషన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎర్త్ రౌండ్ ద సన్ is called revolution. The motion of the earth round the sun is called the revolution. Each revolution takes about 365 days and 5 hours 56 minutes. It's mean nearly 6 hours. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరగటాన్ని పరిభ్రమణం అంటారు. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరగటాన్ని పరిభ్రమణం అంటారు. ఒక పరిభ్రమణానికి 365 రోజుల 5 గంటల 56 నిమిషాలు సమయం పడుతుంది. ఈ కాలమే భూమి మీద ఒక సంవత్సరం. సో మీకు లీప్ ఇయర్ తెలుసా చిల్డ్రన్? మనకు మామూలుగా ఫిబ్రవరి నెలకు 28 రోజులు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, మనం చూస్తుంటాం. కానీ లీప్ ఇయర్లో 29 రోజులు మనం చూస్తాము. అంటే లీప్ ఇయర్ 4 సంవత్సరాలకి ఒకసారి వస్తుంది. సో పైన చెప్పిన ప్రకారము ప్రతి సంవత్సరం 6 గంటలను కలిపినట్లయితే సో 4 6 24. సో 24 అవర్స్ యాడ్ అయ్యి మనకు లీప్ ఇయర్ అంటే ప్రతి 4 సంవత్సరాలకు వచ్చేటువంటి లీప్ ఇయర్లో ఫిబ్రవరి నెలకు 29 రోజులు మనకు అగుపిస్తాయి. Had the earth just gone around the sun, it would have meant that all places would have had the same season throughout the year. భూమి కేవలం సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ తిరుగుతూ ఉంటే ఆయా ప్రాంతాల్లో సంవత్సరం అంతా ఒకే కాలం ఉండేది. The portion that get more sunshine would keep getting it throughout the year. In the same way, other portion ఎక్కువ ఎండ వచ్చే ప్రాంతానికి సంవత్సరం అంతా ఎక్కువ ఎండ వస్తూ ఉండేది. అలాగే చలిగా ఉండే ప్రాంతాలు చల్లగా ఉండేవి. ఆ విధంగా ఉన్నట్లయితే మన యొక్క రొటీన్ లైఫ్కు భిన్నంగా ఉండేది. చిల్డ్రన్, ఇది మానవ జీవితానికి సౌకర్యవంతంగా ఉండేది కాదు. But this is not so because the axis of the earth's rotation is inclined, slanting and points in the same direction throughout the year. కానీ ఇలా జరగడం లేదు. భూమి అక్షం వంగి ఉంది. ఇది సంవత్సరమంతా ఒకే వైపుకు ఉంటుంది. The earth goes around the sun on a regular path, also called the orbit, in a level plane in open space. This is called the orbital plane. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి ఒకే తలంలో ఒకే దారిలో తిరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. దీనినే కక్ష అంటారు. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి ఒకే తలంలో ఒకే దారిలో తిరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. దీనినే కక్ష అంటారు. ఈ తలాన్ని కక్షతలం అంటారు. The earth's axis of rotation does not stand vertical, that is forming 90 degrees angle on the plane, but is tilted on it so as to form a 66.5 degrees angle. In other words, it tilted by 23.5 degrees angle. So here you observe 90 degrees angle minus 66.5 degrees, that is equal to 23.5 degrees angle. భూమి అక్షం ఈ తలం మీద నిటారుగా ఉండదు. అంటే 90 డిగ్రీల కోణం ఏర్పడదు. అంటే లంబ కోణం అంటాం కదా చిల్డ్రన్, అలాగా అది వంగి ఉండి 66.5 degrees కోణం కలిగి ఉంటుంది. 90 డిగ్రీలలో నుంచి మనం 66.5 డిగ్రీలను తీసివేస్తే వచ్చే కోణం ఎంత? ఎస్, కరెక్ట్, 23.5 డిగ్రీల కోణం వస్తుంది. అదే వంగి ఉన్న అక్షం. As the earth revolves around the sun, Earth's axis remains tilted in the same direction throughout the year. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు సంవత్సరం అంతా దాని అక్షం ఒకే వైపుకి వంగి ఉంటుంది. In the picture you can see what happens when the earth goes around the sun. In this manner, during some months, June, the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. ఈ విధంగా సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరుగుతూ ఉంటే ఏమవుతుందో తెలుసా? చిత్రాలలో చూడవచ్చు. కొన్ని నెలల్లో జూన్ ఉత్తరార్ధగోళం సూర్యుడి వైపుకి వంగి ఉంటుంది. కారణం సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు సంవత్సరం అంతా దాని అక్షం ఒకే వైపుకి వంగి ఉండడం. అర్థమైందా చిల్డ్రన్? మీరు పిక్చర్ని కేర్ఫుల్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే ఈ విషయం మీకు స్పష్టంగా అర్థమవుతుంది. Some months the southern hemisphere faces the sun. As a result, when the northern hemisphere has summer, southern hemisphere has winter. మరికొన్ని నెలలు దక్షిణార్ధగోళం సూర్యుడి వైపుకి వంగి ఉంటుంది. ఈ కారణం చేతనే ఉత్తరార్ధగోళంలో వేసవి ఉన్నప్పుడు దక్షిణార్ధగోళంలో శీతాకాలం అవుతుంది. Do you understand children? When 6 months later, December, the portion changes. Northern hemisphere has winter and the southern hemisphere has summer. You can also see that in some months like March and September, it is the equator which faces the sun directly. Both the northern and southern hemisphere get similar amount of energy from the sun. 6 నెలల తర్వాత డిసెంబర్లో పరిస్థితి మారుతుంది. ఉత్తరార్ధగోళంలో శీతాకాలం, దక్షిణార్ధగోళంలో వేసవికాలం అవుతాయి. భూమధ్య రేఖ మార్చి, సెప్టెంబర్ నెలల్లో సూర్యుడికి నేరుగా ఉంటుంది. అలా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఉత్తరార్ధ దక్షిణార్ధ గోళాలకు ఒకే మోతాదులో సూర్యుడి నుండి వేడిమి లభిస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ సబ్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ టెంపరేచర్ belts on the earth. Children, you carefully observe this picture and understand betterly. Children, let us see how this effect of the tilt of the axis combines with the spherical shape of the earth to influence distribution of solar heat over the earth. భూమి అక్షం వంగి ఉండటం, గోళాకారంలో ఉండటం కలిసి భూమి మీద సూర్యుడి ఉష్ణోగ్రత విస్తరణను ఎలా ప్రభావితం చేస్తాయో మనం తెలుసుకుందాం. When the solar rays strike the earth surface, they fall straight in portion which face the sun directly and fall at an angles. As you move away from that portion, సూర్యుని కిరణాలు భూమి ఉపరితలాన్ని తాకినప్పుడు సూర్యునికి ఎదురుగా ఉన్న ప్రాంతంలో సూర్యుని కిరణాలు నిటారుగా పడతాయి, మిగిలిన ప్రాంతంలో ఏటవాలుగా పడతాయి. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చిల్డ్రన్, ఇన్ ద నూన్ టైమ్ ఇఫ్ వి గో టు అవుట్ సైడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ది హోమ్ వి ఫీల్ వెరీ హీట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ది సన్స్ రేస్ ఫాల్ డైరెక్ట్లీ ఇన్ అవర్ హెడ్. దెన్ evening time, if we go to outside from the home, we feel some comfort from the heat. So that it means the sun's rays fall at angle. The angle keeps increasing as we move towards the two poles. As a result, it is hotter in the areas which face the sun directly and less hot in the areas that receives the sun rays at an angle. Children, you carefully understand here. If we are went to the North Pole and South Pole from the equator, the angle of sun's rays fall. But the equatorial region, the sun's rays directly fall, so that there the temperature is increased compared with the poles. అంటే రెండు ధ్రువాల వైపుకు వెళ్తున్న కొద్దీ ఈ కోణం పెరుగుతుంది. సూర్యుని కిరణాలు నిటారుగా పడే ప్రాంతంలో వేడిగాను, కోణంలో పడే ప్రాంతంలో తక్కువ వేడిగా ఉంటుంది. As a result of the tilt of the axis, the area which faces the sun directly keeps shifting throughout the year. In March, the sun shines directly over the equator, while in June it shines directly over the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere. Then in September, as the earth travels further around the sun, the sun sets directly over the equator. In December, it shines over Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. So, children, as a result of the tilt of axis, which area faces the sun directly keep shifting throughout the year, so that in the month of March, the sun's rays directly fall in the equator. In the month of June, the sun's rays directly fall Tropic of Cancer in northern hemisphere, so that the earth travels further around the sun. In the month of September, the sun's rays directly fall in the equator. In the month of December, the sun's rays directly fall Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. So, children, here you observe June 21st, sun on Tropic of Cancer, March 21st, September 23rd, sun on the equator, December 22, sun on the Tropic of Capricorn. On March 21 and September 23rd, throughout the world, day and night are equal in size. So, they are called equinoxes. On March 21 and September 23rd, throughout the world, day and night are equal in size. So, these are called equinoxes. Children, say that what are equinoxes? అక్షం మీద భూమి వంగి ఉండటం వల్ల సూర్యుడికి నేరుగా ఉండే ప్రాంతం సంవత్సరం అంతా మారుతూ ఉంటుంది. మార్చి నెలలో సూర్యుడి కిరణాలు భూమధ్య రేఖ మీద నిటారుగా పడుతూ ఉంటాయి. జూన్లో ఉత్తరార్ధగోళంలో కర్కట రేఖ మీద నిటారుగా పడుతూ ఉంటాయి. సూర్యుడి చుట్టూ భూమి తిరుగుతూ ఉన్న క్రమంలో సెప్టెంబర్ నెలలో తిరిగి భూమధ్య రేఖ మీద సూర్యుడి కిరణాలు నిటారుగా పడుతూ ఉంటాయి. డిసెంబర్లో దక్షిణార్ధగోళంలో మకర రేఖ మీద నిటారుగా పడుతూ ఉంటాయి. అంటే సంవత్సరంలో ఏదో ఒక సమయంలో సూర్యుని కిరణాలు నిటారుగా పడే ఒక ప్రాంతం ఉంటుంది. మార్చి 21, సెప్టెంబర్ 23న ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా పగులు రాత్రులు సమానంగా ఉంటాయి. ఈ 2 రోజులను విషవత్తులు అంటారు. సో విషవత్తులు అంటే ఏమిటో అర్థమైందా చిల్డ్రన్? మార్చి 21, సెప్టెంబర్ 23న ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా పగలు రాత్రి సమానంగా ఉంటాయి. ఈ 2 రోజులను విషవత్తులు అంటారు. నెక్స్ట్ అనదర్ టాపిక్, వాట్ ఈస్ ట్రాపికల్ బెల్ట్? డు వి నో ద latitudes children? Yes. So 0 degrees latitude called equator. 23.5 degrees northern latitude called Tropic of Cancer. 23.5 degrees southern latitude called Tropic of Capricorn. Belt extending from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn is called the tropical belt. Okay children, this belt extending from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn is called the tropical belt. This belt gets the maximum heat energy from the sun. Okay children, you can understand it is to the area extends from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn. Here rainfall and the tropical climate dominate. ఇక్కడ అధిక వర్షపాతము, అధిక ఉష్ణోగ్రత నమోదవుతాయి. టెంపరేట్ జోన్, ద పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎర్త్ సర్ఫేస్ బిట్వీన్ ది ఆర్కిటిక్ సర్కిల్ అండ్ ది ట్రాపిక్ ఆఫ్ క్యాన్సర్ ఆర్ బిట్వీన్ ది అంటార్క్టిక్ సర్కిల్ అండ్ ది ట్రాపిక్ ఆఫ్ కాప్రికార్న్, characterized by temperate climate. Okay na children, the part of the earth surface between the arctic circle and the tropic of cancer or between the antarctic circle and the tropic of capricorn, characterized by temperate climate. Here moderate rainfall spread across the year or portion of the year. Here the countries lies USA, the countries of Europe, India and Canada located. Children, once again, as we move northwards or southwards of the tropical belt, we reach this region. The northern portion of this region get snowfall in winter. Polar region. The regions of the earth designated as polar are those areas located between the north or south pole and the Arctic or Antarctic circles. Respectively, the northern polar region called the Arctic. If you move further north or south of the temperate belt, you will reach the polar region. The seasons in this region are very peculiar. This region is away from the sun during winter month and does not even get any sunshine in the day for 6 months. There is no sun on the poles. Children, later we learn this topic broadly. Children, once again repeat important points in this concept, so you note down it. Children, human beings live along with a large community of plants and animals. Countries of southern continents that are south of the equator are Australia, South Africa and Chile. The cycle of seasons are different in Australia, South Africa and Chile. They have winter when we have summer, and when we have winter they have summer. The sun, the stars and the moon appear to rise in the east and set in the west is due to the illusion created by the steady eastward spin of earth. The foremost effect of earth's rotation is the daily alternation of day and night. The edge of the sun lit hemisphere is called the circle of illumination. It divides earth between a light half and a dark half. The motion of the earth around the sun is called revolution. Each revolution takes about 365 days and 5 hours 56 minutes. The inclined axis refers that the axis of earth rotation is inclined slanting and points in the same direction throughout the year. The earth goes around the sun on a regular path, also called orbit, on a level plane in open space called the orbital plane. The earth axis keeps pointing to the pole star and this is called the polarity of axis. When the solar rays strike the earth's surface, they fall straight in portions which face the sun directly and fall at an angle as we move away from the angle. The angle keeps increasing as we move towards the pole, so it is hotter in the areas facing the sun directly and less hot in the areas receiving the sun's rays at an angle. The belt extending from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn is called the tropic belt. Children, we are completed the lesson. Now I will give you homework. Done the homework. Okay na children? Must and should you done the homework. We will write one word answer. So what is rotation? What is revolution? What is orbit? Name 7 continents. What is polar region? Once again, I repeat children. The first one is what is rotation. The second one is what is revolution. The third one is what is orbit. The fourth one is what is polar region. Okay children, I will give you another homework. Do you locate the following countries in world map? Number 1, USA. Number 2, Chile. Number 3, South Africa. Number 4, Canada. Number 5, India. Once again, I repeat you. Number 1, USA. Number 2, Chile. Number 3, South Africa. Number 4, Canada. Number 5, India. So, another homework is answer the following questions, children. Number 1, if the earth did not rotate on its own axis, what would happen? Write your own views. Number 2, do you write about Indian season? Once again, I repeat you. The first one, if the earth did not rotate on its own axis, what would happen? Write your own views. Number 2, do you write about Indian seasons? Okay children, today our session is complete. Happy to learn, must and should watch the online classes every day. I will back next session of our topic is polar region. So please study the next topic of our topic polar region. Stay home, stay safe, wear mask, take care of your health. Thank you, one and all.